monsters do have their place. In the zoo, in your nightmares, in the deep, in your favorite horror movies. But not in your living room, on your TV. Don't let pay TV be the monster in your living room. Pay TV and cable TV companies are seeking the right to charge you for the very programs you now get free.
We have interrupted this broadcast for a very special message. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Last Ham Standing. Give it up for your moderator, Mr. Dave Wright.
All right, folks, welcome to the Last Ham streaming show. I am your host, Mr. Dave Wright. How is everybody doing today? All right, so thank you all for joining us. This is our second time streaming online. Hopefully we've learned a few things from the last time, and maybe it'll be a little smoother. We'll see. I don't know. I am old, so I just learned how to program my VCR, so we'll find out. All right, so before we get into it, let's bring out the players. So our first I'd like to bring out is Mr. David Sly. Mr. David Sly, are you there? Hey,
Dave, I'm here.
How are you, sir?
I am, just doing it, living it up, making it happen.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good. You should be
Yeah.
making it happen. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but I'm glad it's happening.
Doesn't matter. It happens.
Well, good. All right, next up, let's bring out Mr. Matt Hartman. Matt, all the way from Pittsburgh. Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. I was excited to hear that you finally figured out how to program that VCR.
Yeah. I
That's
hear they're
good.
coming
No
out
one-
with a laser disc now, so
Yeah. People don't even know what a VCR is anymore. So
they don't. There, a lot of our younger fans are like, I don't understand. But we have families, so they can ask their parents.
there you go.
All right, so next up, we've got Jack Rita. Jack, you with us?
I'm here, Dave. And if you've got a VCR, I've got a show for you. It's called Matlock.
Oh,
Ooh.
that sounds intriguing. Tell me more. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I'm hoping to borrow the tape from you.
Excellent. All right, and last but not least, let's bring out Mr. Steve Heaton. Steve,
Hey, what's up?
what's happening?
Just doing it, man. Just surviving.
Just hanging in there.
Yeah. It's been a rough little go over the last couple of weeks. I'll be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on?
Just a ton of job searching, and I haven't had to do that in a bit. So that's been a bit of a learning curve. But I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat. So I don't feel too isolated, but it's a lot going on.
Okay. Well, I mean, have you been able to get out there and kind of see what's like? How do you go about looking for a job during all this?
There's these things called digital applications now, since you can't meet people like face to face, which is kind of part of an interview. So you do it online. I actually have a video of me trying this out, and everything that goes with it, with a full house like mine. Can I show you? Do you mind?
I would love to see that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Please.
Cool. Still there, Dave?
I'm here.
That could be part of the issue too, is I don't know how to work technology. So give me 1 second. All right, can you see that?
Nope.
Share your screen, Steve.
I'm trying, man. Give me 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Sorry. That's maybe why no one's called me back yet. Yeah. All right, well, skip me. But here's the thing. It's been very difficult to try to figure all this stuff out. And kids at the house and interruptions, and it's been crazy.
Well, you know what? If you, I think you actually sent it to me. I might have it. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on one second.
That'd be awesome.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Steve Heaton. This is the first time I've ever done a digital application before, so I would love to kind of walk you through my background and references. A little bit about me. What are you doing, babe? Yeah, Daddy's doing a job thing. I gotta re-record it. It's good to see you. Yeah, that's me. I have over 15 years of management experience in different fields. What?
Have you seen my Nintendo Switch?
I haven't seen your Switch, no. Yeah. And through that experience, I learned a lot. Aiden, Elijah. Chloe! Yeah, I really think it starts with integrity and making your message clear right from the get-go. If your associates understand what the idea is that we're trying to accomplish, they could do great things, like Spider-Man.
Best one.
So when your sales grow over 35%,
Peach has like a pink and white umbrella.
you need to match that on the
it's like
production
Sweet
side.
Frog without
Number
the
one,
green
your
colors.
frontline
Like that
inventory.
makes so. I still like her.
Both guys, you need to stop. Okay, Donkey Kong's the best, and we all know it. Goal-oriented, heavy focus on productivity, and some of the hair has to stay in there for this position. It doesn't taste good. That's part of the issue.
I'm looking at my nose hairs.
I'm very familiar with 5S and standardizing work. Ow. I don't want that one either. It hurts. Yeah, it's been a lot like that.
All right. Well, yeah, I think part of the issue is using technology like starting a video might be hindering you a bit as well.
Yeah, no, that's not helping anybody. Yeah.
You'll notice he didn't list it in his application to his
He
credit.
did not, which is
No,
why.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to see that. We'll give you some honest feedback on that later. And if any of you watching are wondering, you know, again, just like our live shows at the locations, Franklin Park, Next Stop, you know, it's not scripted. Some of this stuff's definitely not scripted. So it's definitely live and happening. So, all right. That being said, let's move on with our show. We're actually going to play, our first game is going to be a game called 6 O'Clock News. So the way this game is going to work is we're going to get a suggestion. You guys had filled out some suggestions earlier online about famous fairy tales. So I'm just going to grab one of those, and you guys are going to use that suggestion of the fairy tale to kind of recreate a evening news report. Okay, so your suggestion is the fairy tale of Goldilocks and the Three Pigs. Goldilocks and the Three Pigs. All right, I'm going to stop my video. Huh?
Goldilocks and the Three Pigs.
And the Three Pigs.
Is that not a thing? Is that two different ones? I have no
That's
idea.
great. We're going to use it though.
Yeah,
Perfect. That's the suggestion that was given. Maybe they gave 2, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. And when you hear the music, you know it's your turn to start, okay?
Yeah. No, if it's a rash, I need to know if it's a rash because it's spreading. Burn. Gotta go. Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. My name is Chet Stedman. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Our lead story, a break-in on Maple Street. We're gonna go there live on the scene now to the break-in with Matt. Matt, what is going on at this residence?
Well, first of all, I want to point out that Maple Street has been taken over with maple trees. You can see that here and here behind me. The real issue that happened, we believe this happened around morning time, then into the evening. A young girl said to have blondish hair was seen leaving the residence. The residents came home. They had just built this residence, I should point out of bricks to try to avoid a wolf. That's a literal wolf that was coming after them. They found the perpetrator inside the home, had destroyed a lot of their property, and the perpetrator took off. We're trying to find her. I mean, I'm not trying to find her. The authorities are trying to find her now. They have no leads at this point, though they are checking out every porridge dealership in the area. There's a report that she is a porridge fiend.
Okay, a lot of good information there, Matt. We do
Absolutely,
appreciate it. In studio with us, we do have a criminal psychologist that'll help us get inside the mind of someone that would be capable of something like this. Let's go ahead and talk with Dave, our resident psychologist. Dave, you there?
Steve, I'm here. I'm here to be of service.
Okay, great. So here's what we do know. There was a break-in. We can't find the female that owns or is proprietor of the residence. There may or may not be different animals involved. Some shouldn't be in the middle of the woods. But can you walk us through someone that would be capable of something like this?
Steve, someone who's capable of breaking into a pig's home in the middle of the day to eat its porridge and sleep in its bed is clearly a very demented person. There's no signs of forced entry, so we can assume she's done this before. She didn't even try to cover up her DNA is all over the place. So obviously she doesn't even care if she gets found. So this shows that, this person is classic narcissist, probably some sort of sociopath, or just a child who doesn't know any better. So it's one of those scenarios.
There's a lot of room in each one of those.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to also, the law is very unclear about personal property rights as it's related to animals in their jurisdiction, it's just murky,
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. If you hear anything that would be credible news, please let us know.
I will.
Okay, great. So this incident on Maple Street is affecting a whole lot more than just our safety. It's also affecting the weekend weather. Let's throw over.
Sorry, you asked me to let you know if any credible news occurred. I did just get word that the pigs are going to be pressing charges. I just wanted you to be aware. So this is probably going to end up in some sort of tort court.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, good update there. Let's see what our weekend weather is going to be with our weatherman, Jack. Jack, how's it looking out there for the weekend?
Well, Chet, the weather is crazy out there. I mean, you can see behind me some of it's green, for crying out loud. I mean, when you've got pigs in their own homes being infiltrated by blondes, that's not fair. So yes, it's going to affect the weather. We've got a cold front here that's coming in like spears. It's going to stab the East Coast, but the West Coast, this one over here, I don't even know what's going on over there. It's like a cyclone inside of a refrigerator. It's crazy, I tell you. And also flurries.
Okay, not sure really where to take that forecast or your credentials for that matter. Jack, could you do me a favor and just point out where we're at on that map?
We're right here. We're you know, all right, you see that blue dot?
The ocean? Yeah, I see the blue dot.
No, not that. That's no. We're around there somewhere near Maple Street.
All right. Well, I think we probably made the story a little bit worse and didn't provide any real news or meteorological coverage. Jack, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for tuning into the 6 o'clock news. Stay tuned at 11.
All right. So that's how the news is nowadays, right? Pretty much. Goldilocks and the Three Pigs. All right. That is fake news. Yes, fake news. All right. So I've got the live stream up, and I see that a lot of you are using the chat feature, which is fantastic. So I would like to try to test that out. We're going to have a game coming up a little bit later, and I'm going to throw out some suggestions now for that, so you guys can have some time to throw those in there. So what I'm looking for, give me some different B-list celebrities, maybe someone you might see on The Masked Singer, or Dancing with the Stars, or something like that. Non-geographic locations, looking for those. And maybe something you might find in your bathroom, something innocuous, very, very harmless items that you might find around your house. Okay, anything like that, throw those on the chat, and we hopefully will use one of those or a few for an upcoming game. All right, so let's move on to our next game, which is dubbing. And for this game, we're going to be utilizing a clip that we have, and we've taken out the audio on it. And what we'd like to do is have our players be the voices for it. Pretty simple. So Steve, I think you found the clip, and so you're not going to be participating. So Matt, Dave, and Jack, you guys are going to be dubbing this scene. All right, so you guys can keep your audio on, but go ahead and stop your video, and I'm going to go ahead and get it queued up for you guys right now.
Please stand by. Hi, everybody. My name is Wrigley Donald John Fitzgerald III, and I am an essay contest winner. And my essay is, Where Does Air Go? And I did an experiment, and it informed my essay. And it starts like this. Dear Air, you're gone, and I know you went somewhere. Where did you go? The end.
Hi there. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the essay that I wrote for the contest. It was about one of the most famous people in the history of the United States of America. His name is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne was a wrestler from the beginning of his career until he became an actor, and then he stopped wrestling, but he still does a lot of acting and does some action here and there. The Fast and the Furious movies are some of my favorite, and I feel like if maybe more people watch them, they would understand how to get along.
Hi, everybody. My name's Brittany, and I wrote an essay about my own hair. It was titled, Where Are You Going and Where Have You Been? In this essay, I jotted down previous experiences I could remember about my hair. None of them were about washing it ever, but it still stays clean because it has magical properties. Also, I wear a bow tie to draw attention away from it.
Oh man, that was magical.
That's a true story too.
I don't think she deserved a lot of that. I'll be honest with you.
No, she totally didn't.
She did nothing wrong, and that was just rude.
Oh man. I don't even know. Where did you even find that, Steve?
There's this archive website, and it's old footage of things that are useless. And so we use them for our intros, and we use them for games like that. That was very enjoyable, guys. Thank you.
Perfect. Do they have that on a VHS tape? Maybe I could put it in my VCR.
No one makes those anymore, Dave.
Anymore? Not at all. All right. C'est la vie. All right. So next game is game we call Power Deck Presentation. So what we're going to do here is we have, I believe, Mr. Hartman, you have a slideshow that you have created, and we're going to have Steve and Dave. You guys are going to be doing the commenting on the slides, kind of like you're giving a presentation. So the only thing I'm going to give you as a looking here for the suggestions, I'm going to give you an unusual relationship.
Dave, can I make it clear? They have not seen.
Yes, they have not seen
this presentation
thank you.
at all.
That is correct. They have not seen them. So this is all right. So I'm going to give you an unusual relationship. And what I have here is drum major and marching band member.
Okay, this will only make it easier.
Sure. All right. So Matt, whenever you got it ready to go.
Hey, Dave, do you want us to stop our video?
Oh, no, you
Okay.
should definitely not.
All right, band, sit down. Pay attention. I got a presentation for you. What is happening? Or AKA, what's happening? A look at the way in which stuff and things, I can't read the rest of it. But another drum major, a potential drum major, Dave, is here to help me give this presentation. Dave, say something to the people, please.
What up, people? I got something to say.
Go ahead, Dave.
As we can see clearly exhibited here, the amount of time you spend in band has an inverse relationship on how many social events we are invited to. We need to flip the script, okay? I want to be the green bar, okay? We need to be invited to more social events and or create our own events we can invite ourselves to.
That's true, guys. We are the blue bar all the way on the left. We are not going to anything. We haven't even made it to 0.1 parties yet. And that's ridiculous.
That's just math.
All right, so let's take a look at the future and the next slide. This is our goal. We're gonna raise our pH level, AKA our fun level with the pH. You can see where we started at the top of the year at the 0.1, like I said before, and then we went all the way down to an alkaline error. And here's the thing about that. I don't even know what it is.
I think our batteries ran out.
That's right. So we need to recharge ourselves, guys. I am a senior this year. I am leaving. Dave is taking over. So he's going to get you to so many more parties in the future. It's ridiculous. Let's take a look at the next slide.
All right, everybody. We know what this is. We know who this was. This is the kind of behavior we cannot stand for. I don't care if he's our mascot. I don't care if he travels with us in the bus to our band shows. That's what we call them now, band shows, by the way. Let's just be consistent. All right, but this is inappropriate and inexcusable.
You guys, no one's taking our band seriously. These are on our uniforms. This is on the bass drum that we carry around. It's on the outside of the tuba. This picture is why no one wants to be with us, guys.
That's not even his tongue.
No, I don't even know what that is. I don't even want to guess
what that is.
All right. So the future, planning, mapping it out, success is going to come from this next slide. I want us to be free. I want us to be like a college student that has $30,000 of debt but still goes to Italy. I want us to not think about tomorrow, but plan for today. Maybe wear a trench coat, maybe not. Maybe I'll paint a caricature in the background. Here's the thing, guys. You got to not plan for today, okay? Dave, walk us through this one, man.
You have to ask yourself, how can it? Okay? And then the answer will reveal itself, okay? You could be, you know, like really tall, like awkwardly tall, you know, and your pants don't really fit, and you know you're wearing horizontal stripes, which is a bad move because you're, you know, you could stand to lose a few, you know. Or you could be the guy who's half the size, you know, who can more easily fit through a door. Okay, now how do you get to a party through a door? So why are you trying to be the big guy when you can be the little guy and get through the door? So how can it? How can't it?
Good, guys. Something to pay attention to. These are our new uniforms. Okay? Rachel, in the back, you're going to be wearing the Apocalypto Angel outfit. Dave, of course, he's going to be wearing the rainbow jumpsuit. So who's ready? Hey, Dave, I know we are.
I know
you
I
are.
am.
You are? Question mark? That's something that I can't answer. You have to answer that for yourself. And it is. You guys, the future's upon us. And if you look like the guy in the dead center in the back and you happen to look like Lenny Kravitz, I'm saying go with it. You make your future.
Look, I know we all, you know, like to just lay around and laugh and have a good time, but this is not what this is about, okay? We got to seal the deal, all right? We've got to be the change we want to see. We got to take down the wall for us, like a wall or us that we have built around ourselves. We've got to get to the top, the North Pole, if you will, and stop, you know, walking on thin ice. We just got to stop doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's enough puns. I think they get it.
I have an uncle who's albino, so.
Good to know. All right. So any questions? Anyone have any questions? Is it the end? I don't know. Surprise. Maybe you're shocked. Maybe you're scared. But the future is in this room right now, guys. All right. The wigs and the gas masks are in the back. So go ahead and grab them for next year's concert. Thank you, guys.
I like that rainbow jumpsuit. I'm gonna get one of those.
Wow. We learned
Hey,
a lot.
Matt, those slides were ridiculous. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. That was a presentation I had to give in high school. So
You keep all the presentations that you gave in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave a lot of PowerPoint presentations in 1996.
Nice. Okay, moving right along. We actually do have trying to be professional here, keeping in mind with everything else we do. So we actually have an ad that we are able to get. And so, you know, with everything going on and everybody isolating and, you know, it's been a little bit challenging, but we were able to put this together as a nice advertisement. So why don't you guys just sit back and look at that right now.
Tonight on the Food Network, at 8 o'clock, it's Chopped at Home. Each chef was mailed a basket of ingredients they must use to create an entree that an esteemed panel will judge solely by its looks. Tonight's ingredients: beef bouillon, a half container of Jelly Bellies, an unlabeled can, and a bunch of batteries. Then at 9, it's Master Class with Chef Andre.
What? What do you want me to do? To cook? You want me to cook dinner for you? Fine, I will cook dinner for you. This is your dinner. This is what you get to have, and this is how you eat it.
Food Network. Now you really see the value of watching television about food.
Okay.
It's a good sponsor.
I would
Good story.
I would watch that in a heartbeat. I would watch that every day.
Level, I would be all over Chef Andre's show.
Yeah. Well, how did you meet Chef Andre?
Chef Andre met me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
that sounds like baloney.
Hey.
Oh,
'Cause,
not.
if you watch the thing.
Please stop. All right. So our next game that we're going to play is called Criminal Mind. And before we get into that, I would like to actually, you guys have been giving me some great suggestions. For the next game after this, I'd like you to also start throwing in some suggestions of occupations. Any occupations, blue collar, white collar, doesn't matter. Just throw me up some occupations. And we should be good to go for that. Any other suggestions you guys think
black
for that?
collar? It sounded like you said blue collar, black collar.
Blue collar, white collar occupations. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with Criminal Minds. So you guys probably know how this game works. Sort of like those old crime shows. You got the murder suspect gets brought into the interrogation room. You got the detectives trying to get him to confess. We played it a bunch at our live shows. So for this, we are going to need a murder suspect. Who's going to be our murder suspect again? I think it's.
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, Dave. All right. So Dave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Dave into a waiting room. Hold on a second.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, buddy.
I missed you guys.
Good luck.
Bye.
Okay.
I
Well, his.
miss you guys.
See you later.
Give me 1 second here.
Hi, Dave.
I can't wait to start missing him.
All right. So the waiting rooms are not up. So I put a breakout room up. So if you see that, go ahead and go into there, Dave. All right. So Dave is in a breakout room. Same idea. He can't hear any of the suggestions that we're going to be getting from you guys. So you guys put out a bunch for this game. So the first one we need is the murder victim, person that we are accusing Dave of killing. We had some good ones there. I want to lean towards this one. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Jojo Siwa.
What? My daughter has that in the house all the time. I'll take that one, guys. There's no way Dave gets it, but I'll take it.
All right. Jojo Siwa is your celebrity. The location is an ice cream truck.
All right, I'll take that.
Okay. So, Jack, you are left with the weapon, which is wisdom teeth.
Woohoo!
Wisdom teeth. All right. So, if you guys can both, Steve and Jack, go ahead and stop your video. I still see you there, Steve.
All right, I'm out of here.
All righty. Perfect. All right. So we've got our celebrity, Jojo Siwa. Hope you guys aren't going anywhere. That could take a while to get. Location is an ice cream truck. Our weapon is wisdom teeth. All right. So Dave's going to come back in, and the players are going to come back on screen one at a time as detectives trying to get Dave to guess. Normally, if we were an audience, we would try to help him along if he's close. But they can only use, the players can only use verbal clues and cues to try to get Dave to guess who they're talking about or what they're talking about. All right. So let me bring Dave back in real quick, or as quick as we can, hopefully. So I've closed his room out. He should be able to join us shortly. So Dave, whenever, hopefully you're back soon, Dave. I'll just fill for time while I'm waiting for Dave. I have not left my house in 10 days. True story. I've showered 3 times, maybe 3 times. Today being one of them, because I want to look pretty for you guys. Oh, there you are. Hi, just filling time for you. How you doing, Dave?
Hey, I'm doing good.
All right, perfect. All right, so you know the drill. You are the murder suspect. Your detectives are going to come in one at a time. And oh, perfect, setting the mood. All right, so I'm going to stop my video and you'll get your first detective here shortly.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
You know, been better.
Look, you did a very bad thing.
Allegedly.
And just for the court, I'm going to need a confession from you. So I'm here to figure out who you killed. Do you want to go ahead and give it a shot in the dark there, Dave?
I mean, of course I know, but you want me to say it?
Yeah.
I killed the radio star.
Not radio, but YouTube sensation for sure. Listen, we didn't know there was a crime that happened there, and we just kept seeing bows everywhere, just giant bows. It was a little bit too obnoxious to be a fashion statement, but I still can't believe you did it.
Well, you know, sometimes it's a crime of opportunity. So,
Dave, you think you're being funny right now, man?
yeah.
But I'm going to let you know the haters are going to have their way, and I'm going to come back like a boomerang.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, clearly I killed somebody from Australia. Let's go through that list.
Let me tell you who you killed, okay? I'm not going to tell you directly, because that's not how this process.
That would be way easier if you'd be willing to do that.
I'm not going to do.
That'd save us a lot of time.
Listen, if I have a daughter. I have two daughters, but one is a particular age where this is her favorite celebrity. Been to concerts. She wears the shirts. She sings the songs incessantly until I jump out of a window. That happened last week. But I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about who you killed.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to talk down to me. You don't have to Disney, right? You don't have to do that. Is that like what we're talking about?
Look, she makes $1 million a year, and I think she's like 12.
Okay. I'll confess who I killed. This is getting morbid.
This is getting weird for all of us.
Yeah. So I killed JoJo.
JoJo what?
Oh, you were lucky I got JoJo. JoJo Baggins.
Okay, you know what? The last name's not important, but yeah, you did kill JoJo. Okay, and you need to think about that.
Every day I think about it.
All right. The next detective's going to be in shortly. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Well. So,
yeah,
you finally told us, admitted who you killed, and now you're going to tell us where you did it, you scumbag. So, why don't you just go ahead. Tell us, right off the bat here, where'd you do it?
Yeah, and I killed her at a Chipotle.
Oh, hot and spicy. I
was
don't
6 feet
think
away
so.
before you get all angry.
Yeah, I don't think it was so hot and spicy. Was it really? And also, so, I mean, a Chipotle just sits there. You know what I mean? It's not mobile at all. I don't think that's the type of place where you would kill this person.
Right, because I'd want to do it at a place where I could have an immediate getaway.
It certainly seemed like it.
Right?
It certainly seemed like you were trying to create some sort of ripple in society, right? Yeah, is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah. Look, I had recently seen the movie Chef by Jon Favreau, which inspired me to kill JoJo at a food truck.
Well, let's be more specific if we could. I'm sorry. I'm trying to interrogate you, but in my head, this song just keeps playing over and over and over again. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Anyway, tell us again why. I mean, you did this on a Sunday. What was the reason behind that?
Because Chick-fil-A was closed.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. I'm surprised at you, honestly. I mean, I think you'd be a little upset about this. I didn't think you'd be in such good humor.
look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Did I kill her in a food truck? But yeah.
Well, what kind of truck?
I think I remember. Sorry, I forgot because I've killed so many people. I killed JoJo at an ice cream truck.
Ah, yes, it's good that you finally admitted it.
Wow.
That was cold, man. That was ice cold.
That would have helped a little bit ago.
Good luck with this next guy.
Thanks.
All right, you punk. We've come to the third and final set.
You guys don't have enough to convict me already?
No. I know that you felt like she needed to be removed, but I was pretty crestfallen to hear about how you did it, the weapon itself. Good thing our K9 unit was able to pick you up in time. We were gonna put you in a lineup, but you were pulled right away. We knew it was you.
Yeah. That's right, because that's how I do it. I killed JoJo with tweezers. Nailed it.
What's the matter? You two weren't properly aligned? Is that what it is? Well, lucky for you, I had to come in right now to interrogate you. Because we take a bite out of crime here at the police station. That's how we work. We're experienced.
Yeah. Totally. Here's the thing. I killed JoJo. I have said that so many times. With a pair of braces.
Oh, yeah, good try. You've had a brush with the law, my friend. And now your time has come. It's coming in finally. Slowly, painfully, but it's happening.
I killed her with a molar.
Yeah? Can you get more specific? Or are you just naive and stupid?
Those as well. I killed her with a adult molar.
Boy, you're not like Gandalf the Grey, are you? You're like some idiot off the street.
Yeah. I killed her with a wizard molar, because that's a dental term.
I know that you had the strength and the dexterity to do this. We thought maybe it was because of her charisma or her constitution and her intelligence. But it was that last attribute.
Yes. Here's the thing. I killed her with her or it doesn't matter whose, wisdom teeth.
That's right, you did, you son of a gun. Now, you're going to be executed.
Okay. For the record, her name is JoJo Siwa. Not JoJo Baggins.
I was close with JoJo Baggins.
I think I could have gotten him to Siwa, but we would have ended the show like Sunday at 3 p.m. So it would have taken a while.
Yeah.
I think it would have been weirder if I did know her full name.
No. All right. So we have one more game for you guys. So we're going to end with the game of Last Action Line. So this is sort of a stand in line, punch and go game. What we're going to do is I'm going to throw out some suggestions. I asked for some different occupations. All right. The players are going to just, start speaking one at a time. And the main goal here is, if you've ever watched those cheesy Arnold movies from the 80s, he'd always, as he was killing someone, he'd do some weird, cheesy killer move and then follow it with a cheesy one-liner. So based on the suggestion, the players are going to give you their cheesy one-liner incorporating that suggestion. All right. So I'm going to stop my video, but I will call out the suggestions. So for your first one, give me a bartender.
All right, last action lines with bartender.
Bartender, yep.
Blam, 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 blam. I'm killing you just to try to mix it up. Ah.
Blam, 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 blam. I killed you with shots.
I throw you off the cliff and on the rocks.
I chopped you off, but I only left 12%.
Blam, 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 blam. You're still alive, but you're on the drink of death. The drink.
We'll stop there on that one. Next one, give me astronaut.
Blam, 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 blam. I think you're going to be okay, but you're probably going to have a lot of stars. Stars.
The way I killed you was Apollo wing.
Lift off.
Now you have a problem.
Blam, blam, blam. Click, 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 click. I'll kill you next time. I'll really rock it.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on to doctor.
You forgot to check up.
Wait, you have to have patience. Boom.
That was your shot.
Bang, 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 bang. I'm shooting Dave.
Can we start over? Is it too late to do that?
Oh my gosh.
I feel I killed that guy because his tongue was depressed.
Give me samurai.
You can't run in from me.
I killed you, even though I'm so sore.
Let's just leave that there. How about
hey, check this out. I'll Shogun.
Good.
How about zookeeper?
Blank, 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 blank. I tried to convince you these were guns, but I was lying.
Oh man, I'm having too much fun. I guess I'm just monkeying around.
Got a couple more here. How about lawyer?
I killed you, so your life is brief.
I object to nothing.
Blam, 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 blam. Blam, 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 blam.
I killed you in a bar with shots.
Blam. This is your judgment day. From Terminator. I was in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Blam.
All right, one more. Give me a funeral director.
Blam! You're dead over there.
Sorry, I'm coughing.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to kill you. Sorry, but I'm a little stiff.
Oh.
You thought that bullet was mine? It was hers.
Okay, all right. That's enough. All right, we're good.
You're dead.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, folks, that is our show. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did. We're starting to get the hang of this, I think. But thank you very much for letting us entertain you guys. We've got, we're gonna be doing this every first Friday. I don't know if you remember us from the old Tally-Ho days. That's what we did then. So we thought that schedule would be easier to follow. Our next show then will be Friday, June 5th at 8 o'clock. I'll be sending out invites for that a little closer to the date. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do. You can subscribe right there. And then when you do, there's a little bell icon to the right of that. Click on that and it'll notify you when we go live or post new videos. All right. Steve, you wanted to give a shout out to the music that we're playing?
Yeah, we got some pretty music from bensound.com. They have an archive website. So thank you to them. And like Dave mentioned, please subscribe, like, and click for notifications, the bell icon. Thank you, guys.
All right, folks. Thank you very much. Dave Sly, Matt Harmon, Jack Carita, Steve Eaton, and myself. We thank you very much, folks. Hopefully we'll see you real soon.